tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Nguyen. You can call me Cuong.
Hi, what a nice name.
Thank you.
Alright. So the first part of the test, I'm going to ask some personal questions. Okay? First, let's talk about free time. Okay? What do you do in your free time?
Well, in my spare time, I usually like doing something. So just play games when I was so bored, or even I can do gardening, or sometimes I will try to climb on the roof of the house, and then I will because I like looking on the sky.
Are you into sports?
Uh, yeah, of course, because to keeping fit, I really into sport. In every time, if I have time, I can spend it for exercise and for sport instead of just staying at home.
What's your favorite activity to do on the weekends?
Um, let's say it's playing badminton. It also depends on my schedule. So my schedule in every weekend, and Saturday and Sunday, I usually go play badminton with my friends, and just for doing exercise.
How often do you hang out with your friends?
I don't really like hang out with my friends but if I have time, I will try maybe about one time a week, and maybe it's just enough for me.
Alright. Now let's move on to another topic. Okay, let's talk about media. Do you prefer chatting on social media or watching videos online?
Absolutely chatting with my friends, like to keep contact with my friends when someone is near with me, like just a neighbor moved to another locations, and I will like add their Facebook or Zalo. So after that I can chat with them.
Alright. What kinds of videos online are you most interested in?
Maybe about horror, because horror film gives me some feelings that is scary, and sometimes really curious about the next scene. What's the next thing we'll talk about?
Are you into news or entertainment?
Can you repeat it?
Sure. Are you into news or entertainment?
Definitely entertainment, because for some jungle journalism like me, I prefer to entertain more than just watching news, because I like to spend time for my friends to go outside and travel to another place that feels better.
Okay. Alright, so now let's move on to the second part of the test. I'm going to give you a topic. I'd like you to describe a public transport you prefer to use. Okay, you have 1 minute. Here's some paper. You can make notes if you wish. Do you have a pen? Alright. Timer starts now.
Okay, so I want to tell you about the public transport that I prefer to use. So it is just a bus. It is a kind of public transport. Um, so many people in the countries prefer to use bus for travel to the other city or some moving to their hometown. And bus is a kind of cars can handle so many people on it. And it's really convenient to avoid traffic jam nowadays. So definitely I really like using bus. I feel very comfortable when I sitting on a bus because the noise it makes is not so loud and it can avoid so many aspects that if I cannot sleep or something. And in my country, the best time for using this transport is about maybe, let's say, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Because at that time you can avoid a lot of people riding around, and they will like be crowded, and you cannot cross the road, or maybe your car go ahead suddenly.
Alright, so we've been talking about a public transport that you like to use, and I'd like to discuss with you 2 to 3 general questions relating to this topic. Alright, first, why do people like to travel?
Let's say the most possible reason for this is maybe they want to visit some of their neighbor in their hometown, or like they want to travel just for like expanding their view of life and for exploring some strange place that they haven't gone yet.
So, if you could travel to another country, where would you go?
Maybe I would like to travel to Japan because Japan is the one place that it involves so many kind of things I really like, such as anime or cartoons like that. And of course, when travel to Japan, I can try some food, some cultural, and try the custom to just for collecting the knowledge on my brain. And I can present about some countries if my teacher give me some problem.
So, is there any difference in how people travel now than in the past?
I think the most dissimilar thing that people travel in the past and now is about the transportation. Because in the past we don't have much money, and like our country's financial is not enough for provide a food transportation for them. And yeah, it's hard to say that nowadays people travel more